setting up your goal and OKRs. Here's a quick overview of what we'll cover. Understanding the importance of setting goals and OKRs, establish long-term, yearly and monthly goals, creating a roadmap to achieve your objectives, integrating these goals into your daily workflow. Let's get started. Why goals and OKRs matter. Setting goals and OKR is crucial for growth. They give you a clear vision of where you want to go and help you align your effort with your broader company direction. Whether you are working solo or with a team, having defined goals ensure everyone is moving in the same direction. Now let's define your goals on 3 levels. First, long-term goals. Long-term goals provide a vision where you want to be in 5 years. For example, imagine you and your partner aiming to build a successful studio. Currently, you are struggling to reach 150K in annual revenue. Here is how to set some ambitious long-term goals. Goal number 1, achieve 700K in annual revenue. Another goal can be diversify sources of revenue. Add a tag. This is the studio. Another goal can be recruit a third team member as a designer. Another goal should be to try to reach 100K on LinkedIn. And also build a community around a Webflow. So why not create a main event about Webflow? And another can be grow your newsletter to 10K subscriber. This is your goals in few years. All these goals now you need to bring them as a yearly goals. So for example, if you want to reach 700K of yearly income, maybe you need to launch a new website. So if you need to launch a new website, you can add a sub-step. How you do that? You go here and you allow sub-item. Here it's already allowed. So if you want to reach 700K a year, you need to maybe define your offer in the next level. So launch a new website. So you need to design it, build it, prepare the case study. Maybe this year you should already reach 200K of income. If you want to grow your newsletters to 10K, maybe this year you should start to try to grow to 2K. If you want to reach 100K on LinkedIn, maybe you should try to reach 15K this year on LinkedIn. If you want to build a community around Webflow and create a main event, if you want to create an event on Webflow, maybe you should start to create a community. And if you want to reach 700K income, maybe you need to improve your outbound prospection. So as you can see, with this goal that looks amazing and also far and unrealistic, you can see, okay, in a year, things looks more possible, but also still a huge goal. You can track the progress, saying, okay, do I start this task or is not start or is done? You can track the progress. So for example, the goal when you launch a website is to reach 100%. And you can see, okay, where I am now. So if I reach 60% of progress, I work, the design is done. And maybe now I'm like 40% of the development phase. I need to still prepare the 7K study. If I want to reach 200K, maybe now I'm 121K, it means that the things are going well and we are in mid-year, so we are in July. So it means that I can do it and I can reach my goal if I continue like this. This allows you to track your progress and also analyze. And you can see, for example, if you are in November and you just have 1 month left before the end of the year, and your goal of 200K can't be reached, maybe it means that you need to change something in your strategy. But before jumping to any conclusion, let's jump into the monthly goals. As you can see here, we create some goals, and now we're gonna divide these goals by a lot of mini action that gonna help us to accomplish this main task. So for example, to launch the website, this month maybe I should start to design the website. If I want to launch the website this year, maybe I should start to prepare the case study. Maybe not everything, but I will continue next month, but this month I should work on this. If I want to reach 200k income, it means that I need to bring 20k of revenue per month, minimum. And if I want to reach 15k on LinkedIn, I need to post 3-4 times a week on LinkedIn. So it's 12 posts a month. And if I want to reach 200k income and build and grow my studio, I need to contact people, 100 company per week. So maybe it's, let's say 300 a month, sorry. And if I want to start to build a community around Webflow, maybe I can start to create a webinar or a live event. So as you can see, with monthly goal, yearly goal, and long-term goals, they communicate between each other. So it looks like realistic to publish 4 newsletters, to design your website, to create case study, to bring 20k contract. I know it's a lot, but it's possible. To publish 12 posts on LinkedIn and to contact people. And like that, you can also define by quarter. Here you have the progress, like on the yearly goal. This is the formula that will, for example, you publish a newsletter, up, you will have the result here. The formula, it's pretty easy. If you go on the property, formula edit, you can just see that it's the progress divided by the goal per 100 for create a percentage. And after, I translate this percentage as a bar with a green color. And also you can say, okay, who is working on this goal? So, okay, this one, it's Alex, maybe this. And maybe the content on LinkedIn is this person, and like that you can dispatch the task that you have to do. So this is the for August. So as you can see, there is a filter for the time frame of August till August. So when a new month is coming, you duplicate the view. For example, you can say September 24. And here you just filter and say, just show me tech. And tech. Just show me OKR that are included in the time frame September. So now if I create an OKR called test, as you can see, there is as a time frame 1st September, so it will appear in September, but not in August. And let's delete that. Now you need to add task on your personal dashboard. If you want to contact 300 companies, you need to spend time in prospection. So let's check in the Alex dashboard by using command click, and as you can see, it opened a new tab. So it's cool because you can play with the 2 tabs. The cool point of add the task of prospection, it's already planned every week because I create a recurring task called prospection. So for that, I don't need to create a task. Publish 12 posts on LinkedIn. Same. I don't need to create a new task because every week I'm gonna have my content creation batch that will appear as a recurring task and will be creating in my personal dashboard. So bring 20k contract is linked to contact people. And for example, I can add the task design website and prepare case study, because this is not in my dashboard. So what I like to do is go in the calendar, and for example, I say, okay, I need to design website studio. It's a production task, priority medium, and that's it. And you need to see, because you will have the experience, you will know how long it takes you to design your own website, or you just give you a deadline. So let's say, okay, I want to spend 2 weeks maximum on this. So you take your task and you just duplicate, and that's it. And like that, on your dashboard will appear all the tasks for the next weeks here in your current calendar. And in the view, you can see a view here, next 30 days. But me, I don't like to have this, so I just hide the group. But maybe I can start to design today like that. We can see that I have this task. And after, if I check my OKR, I need to also create case study. So I will create a new task and call create case study number 1, production. Let's add a star. So I duplicate, tag. Let's say it take me 2 days to create 4 case study. But also you need to check, because you're gonna have your prospection every week on Wednesday. So you know that Wednesday, for example, you will not be available. So you need to take off this, and maybe the 2 days that you delay on Website Studio, you need to add here. So it will mean that, okay, the case study are moving. But remember, every week you also need to create content. And here we add on Monday. So every Monday, you know that you will not be available. So maybe you move this here. Or you choose and you move your content creation, because it's also, it's important, but it's also an extra. You need to, maybe you plan to Sunday if you don't want to have so many holes in your week. That's the point. You can manage like you want. For example, you say, okay, content creation batch. Okay, for the moment, it will be on Sunday, because I need to move on, and it's gonna be busy if I need to work on my website. But once your website is done and you just have client project, maybe you can say, okay, the content creation batch can be on Monday. You manage this as you want. If you want to publish 4 newsletters a month, you can add directly the task here, or you create a recurring task that, and for example, every Monday, or doesn't matter the day you want, and you create a recurring task to your dashboard. It's up to you. As you can see, setting up goals and OKRs transform seemingly impossible tasks into achievable milestones. By breaking down your long-term vision into yearly and monthly goals, you create a clear path to success. Regularly update your progress in your personal dashboard to stay on track and adjust as needed, and also in your OKR. But for this, you already have a recurring task. Remember, the key is consistency and flexibility. Adjust your OKR as you go, and don't be discouraged if you don't hit every target immediately. The process itself is designed to keep you focused and moving forward.